Welcome, my friend. Take a slow, deep breath. I am so genuinely glad you have found your way to this quiet corner of the world today. Perhaps you've been searching for a place like this. A sanctuary from the noise and the rush. A space where you can finally hear your own thoughts without interruption. If so, know that you are not alone, and you have arrived at just the right moment. This space was created with you in mind. It's a dedicated haven for exploring the things that truly matter. We believe that authentic self-expression is the first step toward understanding who you are. From there, we can embark on a journey of personal growth, not by striving to be someone else, but by becoming more fully ourselves. This growth naturally leads to genuine empowerment, the quiet confidence that comes from within, not from external validation. We'll explore how to cultivate a resilient sense of positivity, one that isn't about ignoring life's challenges, but about finding the strength to face them. And yes, we even talk about finances, because we believe that a calm and empowered mindset can transform your relationship with money, turning it from a source of stress into a tool for building the life you desire. Each of these pillars, self-expression, growth, empowerment, positivity, and financial well-being, are interconnected, supporting one another to help you build a more centered and fulfilling life. Today, we are exploring a simple, yet profoundly life-changing idea together. It's a concept that might feel different from what you were taught, perhaps even counterintuitive in a world that often rewards the loudest voice in the room. Have you ever felt pressured to be more assertive, more outgoing, to project an energy that doesn't feel like your own? Have you ever been told that your quiet nature is something to overcome? If so, I want you to listen closely, because this message is for you. The idea we're embracing today holds a beautiful and liberating truth. It's a promise that you don't need to change the core of who you are to be powerful. In fact, it's the very opposite. Your calm is not a weakness. It is not passivity. It is not a void to be filled with noise. It is your greatest strength, your very own superpower. It is the source of your clarity, your resilience, and your deepest wisdom. And over our time together, we will not only learn to believe this, but to live it. So why do so many of us learn to see calm as weakness? A big part of it comes from the world we see every day. Our movies, our shows, even our news celebrate dramatic, explosive displays of power. The boldest voice grabs attention. Meanwhile, thoughtful calm rarely makes headlines. We get conditioned to think if we're not loud, we're not effective. But a calm response is not passive. It is precise. Calm creates safety and connection. It takes strength to stay rooted when emotions swirl. This is the strength we are here to cultivate. Calm isn't just a nice feeling, it's physiological. In stillness, your system shifts out of fight or flight. Stress hormones flood you in survival mode. Calm activates the parasympathetic, rest and digest. Heart steadies, breathing deepens, muscles relax. Your thinking center lights up. Planning, problem solving, clarity. Think of your mind like a snow globe. Under stress, everything is a chaotic blur. Calm is setting it down and waiting. Clarity returns. You see the whole picture. Calm people aren't smarter, they let the glitter settle. In that space, you choose your response. The superpower of good decisions is the pause. Under pressure, instinct wants you to react. Fear, anger, and anxiety drive reflexes. The pause creates a moment between event and response. A car cuts you off. Rage spikes. 2 seconds. 1 breath. Rational brain catches up. Your calm prevents escalation. That is power. When words sting, the knee-jerk is to lash out. Pause. What you said hurt. Can we talk? Calm opens doors that anger slams shut. At work, the calm one becomes the leader. Not the loudest, the clearest. Wisdom over impulse, again and again. Now, let's focus on building your calm muscle with simple, accessible practices for daily life. Think of it this way. Just like you can't go to the gym once and expect to be strong forever, you can't practice calm once and expect it to stick. True resilience is built not in grand, sweeping gestures, but in the small, consistent efforts we make every day. Like the gym, you can train your nervous system for calm with small, manageable reps. It's about frequency, not intensity. The best part? You don't need any special gear or a silent retreat. You can weave these practices into the fabric of your day, during your commute, while waiting for the kettle to boil, or in the 2 minutes before you join a video call. The key is to start small and be incredibly gentle with yourself. This isn't another thing to be perfect at. It's a gift of presence you give to yourself. Let's start with the most fundamental tool you have, your breath. It is always with you, and it is profoundly powerful. It's the remote control for your nervous system. A simple and effective technique is box breathing. It's easy to remember. Inhale for a count of 4, hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4, and hold at the bottom for 4. This rhythmic pattern directly signals safety to your brain. Your system settles, your heart rate slows, and you step out of that fight-or-flight response. You can use it anywhere, anytime, and no one even has to know. Before a difficult meeting, while stuck in a long line, or to gather yourself before making a hard phone call. Another practice is creating tiny pockets of stillness. This means establishing a firm phone boundary habit. Intentionally place your phone face down, out of sight, for just a few minutes. No scrolling, no notifications, just your own presence. In that space, tune into your senses. Notice the warmth of your tea mug, the scent of the air after it rains, the feeling of your own breath moving in and out. Even one intentional minute of sensory awareness can completely reset your mind. You can also practice mindful walking. On your way to your car or to the bus stop, slow down just a little. Feel your feet connecting with the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps. This turns a mundane moment into a grounding meditation. When a strong emotion like anger or anxiety hits, try the 90-second rule. Neuroscientists say it takes just 90 seconds for the chemical rush of an emotion to flush through your system. Instead of fighting it, just watch it. Set a timer, breathe, and allow the feeling to crest and fall like a wave, without judgment. Microjournaling is another powerful tool. When you feel overwhelmed, grab a notebook and name the feeling. This simple act creates distance. Then ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do right now? Or, what would my calmest self choose here? This helps you choose your response instead of just reacting. These are the small, consistent shifts that put you back in the driver's seat of your own life. They aren't complicated, but their cumulative effect is profound. Try 1 or 2 this week and just notice the change. Let's see calm in action. A reactive yell spikes fear without solving the issue. Calm teacher. Looks like you've got energy. Help me with a special job? Connection restores safety and focus. In interviews, panic invites rambling. Try. Great question. Let me take a moment to think. Oxygen and space reset your brain. Clarity returns. Calm turns a stumble into strength. Empowerment grows in quiet moments. Calm carries into everything you do. We learned power is dominance, control, force. Let's redefine it as influence and trust. A calm presence draws people in and feels safe. We trust steady, not volatile. Calm brings order, not chaos. Better strategies, fewer costly mistakes. In money matters, calm guards against fear and greed. You stay the course when markets shake. Calm lets you voice needs and hold boundaries. This power nourishes you and your relationships. Try a 7-day experiment. Be a curious scientist in your own life. When a trigger hits, do one thing. Pause. Take a deep breath. This is frustration. No judgment. Then choose your next move. Each evening, write one sentence about a pause you practiced. I paused with my partner. I breathed in traffic. Small reflections reveal big benefits. If you forget, it's okay. Every moment is a chance to begin again. As we come to the end of our journey together, let's solidify the profound identity shift we've been cultivating. This isn't just about learning techniques, it's about becoming a person who embodies calm from the inside out. To anchor this new identity deep within your being, we're going to use a simple yet powerful tool, affirmations. Think of affirmations as carefully chosen statements that, when repeated, begin to reshape your thinking and your reality. They are the language of your new self. By consciously choosing these words, you are actively participating in the process of neuroplasticity, carving new neural pathways in your brain. You are telling your subconscious mind what is true, replacing old, reactive patterns with new, peaceful ones. Each repetition is like a drop of water on a stone, gradually and persistently shaping your inner landscape. They are seeds of belief. To make them grow, you must water them with your attention and your feeling. Don't just say the words. Try to feel the truth of them in your body. Find a quiet moment. You can write them down, say them aloud, or repeat them silently in your mind. As you do, take a slow, deep breath in, and as you exhale, let these words settle into your heart, into the very core of who you are. Let's practice together. My calm is my strength. I am powerful when I am peaceful. I can pause and choose my response. I handle challenges with grace and clarity. My inner stillness is my guide. I create safety with my calm presence. I am the steady anchor in any storm. I release the need for urgency and embrace patience. I am in control of my reactions. Peace is my superpower. Choose the ones that resonate most deeply with you or create your own. Make them a part of your daily ritual, upon waking, before sleeping, or during a quiet moment in your day. This practice is an act of profound self-care and empowerment. Remember, your calm is not a passive state. It is an active creation. It is a gift you give not only to yourself, but to everyone you interact with, and ultimately, to the world. Your peaceful presence has a ripple effect you may never fully comprehend. Thank you for joining me on this path. If this guidance has helped you find a greater sense of peace, please consider liking this video and sharing it with others who might benefit. Subscribe to the channel to continue exploring how to live a more centered and intentional life. Your support helps this community grow.